It's another day and it's a beautiful one. Welcome to our virtual class for today. Our subject is mathematics and our topic, division of numbers. Now remember the last class, it was a division of 3-digit numbers with remainder. So today we'll be talking about division of 4-digit numbers. Let's move over to the board. Now when dividing, you have your dividend, your divisor, your quotient, and sometimes your remainder. Now this is my dividend and this is my divisor. When we are done, the answer we get is our quotient, okay? And the remainder is the last number when you are done. Let's solve this together. You ask yourself, if your divisor can divide the first digit, in a situation whereby it can, you take it one at a time. But in a situation whereby your divisor cannot divide the first one, you take two numbers, which is what? 67. But for this, we can divide this because 4 can divide 6. So let's start. How many 4 can I get in 6? 1. Beautiful. 4 times 1, 4. Always remember to multiply when you get your answer. Now 6 take away 4 is what? 2. Beautiful. You're done with that, so you bring down your 7. How many 4 can you see in 27? So you use your 4 times table to make it easier. Your 4 times table. Now you either get a number 27, you get the number 27, or a number close to 27. 4 times what will give us a number close to 27? 4 times 6. Beautiful. 4 times 6 is what? 24. Good. Now you take this away from this. 7 minus 4 will give me what? 3. Good. Now we go to the next number and we bring it what? Down. And you ask yourself again, how many 4 can I get in 34? Using your multiplication table, 4 times table. Okay? 4 times what will give me 34, or a number close to 34. 4 times what? 7? No. 4 times 8. Beautiful. 4 times 8 will give me 32. So you subtract. 4 take away 2 will get what? 2. Now remember, we still have our last digit, so you bring it down. Good. Which is 23. How many 4 can I get in 23? Now if you use your multiplication table, it makes it simple. 4 times 5 is 20. Let's do this together. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is what? 24. Good. 4 times 7, 28. Now if you look at this, we need 23 or a number close to 23. We don't need a number that is bigger than 23. So if you look at this, 20, 24 and 28. 28 is bigger, we don't need it. 24 is bigger, so we deal with what? 20, which is 5. 4 times 5, 20. Now subtract. I have what? 3. So 3 stands as my remainder. And then we'll write this out. My quotient. Therefore, 6743 divided by 4 will give me what? 1685, remainder 3. Now remember, this is your what? Your quotient and your remainder. Good. Okay, this is very what? Simple, using your multiplication table. Now let's move over to the second example. I have 3,515 divided by 8. 3,515 divided by 8. Okay, now our divisor is bigger than the first digit. What do we do? So we take what? 35. We take what? 35, because this is bigger than the first digit, and so we cannot use this to divide this. This is smaller than 8, so you take 35. Now, how many 8s can you find in 35? 8 times what will give you 35? If you're familiar with your 8 times table, you'll know that 8 times 4 will give you what? 32. So you start with that, because 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 4, 32. Now subtract. 3 and nothing. So you bring down what? 1. 8 times what will give you 31, or a number close to 31. 8 times 3. 3 times 8 is what? 24. 3 times 8 is what? 24. Now subtract. This is too small, so you take 1 from here and this becomes 2, nothing. 11 take away 4, 7. Beautiful. Then you bring down your last digit, which is 5. 8 times what will give you 75, or a number close to 75. 8 times 9. You need to be familiar with your times table. 8 times 9 will give me 72. Good. Now let's subtract. 3 and nothing. So this is my remainder. Beautiful. Now let's write this out. So remember that this is your quotient. Beautiful. And your remainder. That's why it has the R there. Good. Now let me do a quick recap on this. When you have your divisor smaller than the first digit, it simply means you can take it one at a time, just the way I have done it, one step at a time. But for this one, when your divisor is bigger than the first digit, you take what? 2 numbers. Beautiful. And I'm sure you've learned a lot today. Okay, here is your home package. Divide the following for me from numbers 1 to 5. Show your workings and you should do them neatly, okay? Stay safe and always wash your hands. Bye-bye.